Is it Josh? Is it Matthias? Now we don't know. Drum roll. Matthias, congratulations. You look like a winner. Welcome. Glad to be with you for the 8th AEM Rockstar. Can you believe it? Already the 8th one. Albeit this time just virtually. I'm looking forward to the next in-person meeting that we can have. Here you can see from the gondola on top of the Basel office, we have a patio up here, and some years ago we put a gondola up here, which is sort of a cool place to have a meeting or to welcome you to this session. Now, most of you likely know me. My name is Jean-Michel Pite. I run AEM Engineering and been doing so for 20 years. For those that don't, welcome to the team. Welcome to the partnership. I look forward to this session. Now, you just heard Michael and Cedric talk about the innovation and the massive customer growth that we have seen and usage growth in our headless functionality, which I think is really cool. And if you haven't tried it, I encourage you, please try that. Best of both worlds, the head full, the headless, and we keep on innovating. We have some of the largest customers there, so that's really cool. Now, over to the AEM Rockstar. This year, we have two types of candidates. On the one hand, customers for the nomination, that's Palo Alto Networks, near and dear to my heart, given that I lived in Mountain View for a couple of years. And from the partners, we have Bounteous and EPAM. Woo! Applause. Looking forward to how it's going to play out. And for that, I hand it over to our only spectacular Darren. Darren, it's all yours.
So thank you, Jean-Michel, for doing that nice intro for us. Usually you see in our AEM Rockstar event is we solicit ideas from the community. So we take, it could be any number of things. It could be a screens thing, could be headless, could be headful, it could be, whatever. And it's kind of hard to judge an apple to an orange or whatever. So for this headless and with DevLive, we came up with the headless challenge. So everybody you're going to see today is working off this paragraph you see on the screen here. So you, the audience, are basically the customer in this case. So go through, watch each of these presentations. There's 3 of them. Go through each one of them and then use your own criteria. So thinking about that, what is the criteria? The reality is, since this is a virtual session and it's really up in the air, there really is no criteria. But if you want to think about it, you can think about it as each of these presentations, what is the feasibility of their design to that big paragraph of requirements? And also, presentation skills. Today's DevLive may have had some technical challenges early on, so don't count that against us. But, just people doing their best. Give them bonus points for doing cool things. And my favorite, and is still true, is, if you have a family relation to any of the participants today, I'm sure they'll love your vote. But if you don't vote for them, that's probably something you guys should probably address. So today, our participants come in 3 categories, as Jean-Michel. Actually 2 categories, 3 different presenters, teams of presenters today. So we have Bounteous, EPAM, and Palo Alto Networks, and this is the order in which they're going today. So in a moment, Stephen will get ready and start off the event. Order of events today is he'll go through his presentation, then he'll hand it off to the next person, and so on and so forth. And then at the end, you should stick around because you get the chance to vote who is the 2022 AEM Rockstar. And Kasha will take over at that point. And, we'll put the URL up there. We'll give you a couple of tidbits about the next AEM Rockstar. It's coming in a short period of time after that. So with that, I'd like to kick things off. And it's go time, Stephen. So whenever you are ready, I will stop sharing.
I am ready. Thank you for the introduction, Darren. My name is Stephen Carter. I'm a senior technical director at Bounteous, and I'd like to talk about using AEM for headless and using it not just for content fragments, but additionally using it for AEM sites. That's what I'm going to be talking about today. So first, I'm going to quickly review what we're trying to accomplish, although Darren just shared that, so it's probably pretty fresh in your minds, so I'll go quickly through that. What are some things that add friction to accomplishing that today, and how can we reduce or eliminate that friction? And then I have some demos to go through. So first, what we're trying to accomplish is this theoretical customer wants to expand their digital footprint. They want to emphasize reuse and developer flexibility. They want to retain the AEM authoring experience because their author is already accustomed to it, and they want to expand their content to B2C commerce sites and mobile apps, plus point of sale devices. Additionally, we want to use AEM as a source of truth for this content. We want to include assets in the design, and we want to utilize GraphQL for the ultimate solution. One thing I want to note too is that this is not a new ask. This is a sort of ask that we've heard from customers for the last few years, especially. So what's adding friction to doing this today? Well, first, I think that just the paradigm that we've been using for AEM has been very server focused. We've been building a lot of our sites with HTML, and that doesn't necessarily immediately translate into presenting your site with a SPA. So AEM today provides a lot of resources, libraries, documentation, and example projects, which they allow a developer to create a SPA and utilize GraphQL for content fragments. And there's a lot of great things that are being done there, but we're still kind of focused on HTML, or that's kind of the norm that I've seen. So to migrate a site that's been written with HTML to a SPA requires either rewriting the components now to have a SPA, so that you have a new rendering method. And then you also have to handle things like routing, caching, and script CSS delivery. Not hard things to do, but if you have a large code base that's been created for a few years in HTML, then there's just that much more work that you need to do. So if you instead decide to go with a SPA at the beginning of your AEM journey, then you can deal with those paradigms there, and it isn't as much of rework later on if you do want to change up how you're handling this. So when you're using AEM for a SPA, there's, like I mentioned, a few hurdles you need to jump through. You want to make sure that your components have their content exported with the Sling model exporter. I'll show an example of that if you haven't seen it before. Your legacy components might not have been developed necessarily for having the Sling model exporter sending their configuration across. You want to make sure that all of the detail that you need to render that component is being surfaced in that way. And you also need to make sure that routing support is there. And I'll talk a little bit more about that as well. So AEM already has GraphQL delivery for content fragments, but as far as I'm aware, I've done some digging. I don't see that the site itself can be exported with GraphQL. So how can we reduce or eliminate some of these friction points that I've mentioned? And for the most part, using tools that have already been developed. So first, a little background, I've been using React. I've been using AEM for 7 years and React for the last 5 or 6 of that as well. It's definitely something that I enjoy. I've also used Angular, and that's a fine system, but very happy with React. And I think there's really nothing holding us back from rendering our components with React versus HTML. And then if you're concerned about having server-side rendering being lost with HTML, you can still enable server-side rendering with React so that nothing really changes for the customer. So that would improve your experience on first load, and also would allow you to fully support SEO. And you could also turn server-side rendering on or off for a different portion of your website if needed. And you can serve all of your content and configuration to your sites via GraphQL. So here's like the one big important point that I want to make here is that if you want AEM to be your single source of truth, then it should be your single source of truth, both in terms of, hey, this is the content that's being delivered, but also in the way that you access that content. So obviously everything is backed by the JCR. So my idea is instead of having the .model.json exporter for your SPA and using Sling models directly within AEM with the extra syntactic sugar there, you should use, if you're going to have multiple places consuming the content, they should all be consuming it the same way. That way, at every stage, you know that your content is correct. Even if you test on one site, you know that it's going to be getting that same content on the other places. So that is the concept I'm thinking of, single source of truth twice, both in content and in its content delivery. So some other quick suggestions, which I'll kind of briefly touch on here. Right now, the AEM model manager libraries are pretty browser dependent. And so it might be useful if those could be tweaked so that you could provide a module to them to say like, oh, I'm in a browser, handle browser context, or here's the API for handling a browser. But here I'm in a mobile context using this library. Maybe there's a handler for that. And then also you can develop custom React hooks or their Angular equivalent to request data for the components given a single path. So here's a path to a component, give me the data. So now you can start putting those things into Adobe Target. You can have personalization and very targeted pieces that can come right from your sites instead of needing to be a content fragment. So you get more of that author flow. Let me move on real quick. So I'm going to go through 3 main demos. The first one is, as I'm sure most people are aware, AEM already has single page app support. And that is being accomplished with the .model.json exporter. And there's some example code that you can find being provided from Adobe, and their libraries are very good and handles a lot of this directly out of the box. So it gives you an editor experience where I've created, a simple thing here where this looks identical to how things operate when you're using HTML, when you're using the core AEM experience. And that renders just fine, and you can do navigation and go to other pages. Everything is great. So just talk about this diagram real quick. So you're getting your data from the JCR through .model.json for the components. Assets are being served from AEM, and your SPA code is hosted by AEM. So the next item is introducing this optional idea of GraphQL. And I'll get to something later on. I don't think it needs to be a proxy. You could do this within AEM, but just for the purposes of this demo, I've created a small GraphQL proxy that basically consumes the .model.json and then shows you all the detail with GraphQL itself. So the data for your site and the assets are coming from AEM, and then you can externally host or even put the SPA code inside of AEM, but you can really separate that out. It doesn't need to live within AEM. So you can have this loosely coupled line here where your SPA code doesn't need to be hosted there. It can have a release cycle that is independent of your AEM release cycle. And then that's going to the browser. So that is actually right here. This is just a regular React site. And I'm using GraphQL to grab all the data from the server. And so these should look pretty similar. If I flip between them, maybe a little bit of styling differences, but everything's still supported here, as well as the responsive design. There we go. Is supported in both of these. That's just using the layout mode from within AEM. Here's a quick view of the GraphQL. So you can see here I'm requesting a component at this given path, and then I have some fragments here to determine, I don't know exactly what type might be coming back from this path, so I have several types laid out here. And these are all strongly typed. So AEM component, I've got a few that are supported here. So for text, I can see what types are there. And so this gives you a strongly typed type system for using on your development side. You know exactly what types each thing are. You know what fields are available. And you don't have to request all of them. If you're just showing maybe a teaser for another component and you only need the text value, that's all you need to grab. You don't need to get all of that back over the wire. So if you run I'll just run this to show that's working. So running that, I'm getting the allowed components for that path, all the data that's inside of there, and this is all with GraphQL. So if I took off, let's say, this components list and reran that, then you'll see that I'm only getting the little bit of data here that I needed. So I could even take even more of this data off. Oops. Or not. Live demos. All right. And then also, you can get the full page model back. Just FYI, I'm going to provide a link on the last slide, but I have also put out just this very rough alpha example of creating this GraphQL proxy to call the .model.json and get the data. You can see it's pretty straightforward, and it's easy to add additional component types to it if you want to be able to export your site with GraphQL. Obviously, you want to do a little bit more work on it. Like I said, it's very alpha, written very quickly. And then the final thing that I wanted to go over was that once you've done that, you can actually grab the data from any system, point of sale, mobile app. You're just getting data, and you can choose how you want to render it. So that's what I've got here. I've got a mobile app that's running those same pages and has navigation along the bottom here. So you can also see that doesn't need to have, like, you can, I'm taking that same nav component, but I'm rendering it along the bottom here. So you're able to make these changes as needed for your data. And you can also see that one last thing to demo here is that, let's say I change something here. Just add a quick little thing there and reload my app, and I can see that these changes are on each of these sites right away. All right, so that was a lot of stuff to demo there. But what I'm thinking is, an ideal future state, or what would be possible, is instead of the .model.json, let's get that full type safety within AEM. I think that starting to use GraphQL directly within AEM for the site content as well will be important to being able to quickly scale out to all these different channels, as well as optionally having or turning on server-side rendering so that nothing really changes for your customers or your caching. You can still be caching HTML regularly. You don't have to worry about the search engine optimization concerns. And yeah, it should be a great experience. So just to recap, I think that my main goals are, we want to have one single source of truth for AEM for content delivery, both in terms of how your main site is using it and how your ancillary sites will consume it. If your main site is able to use it, then you know that all of your other sites will be able to use that same data. And secondly, I think that having GraphQL exporters for AEM sites is going to be really important and impactful for the development flow, and also helping to reduce bugs with content types and ease of development for knowing what types are available, as well as having the ability to do your sites even external to AEM, which can be a great improvement for front-end styling experiences. Without having to run all of AEM, you only need people who know React and enjoy working with React. And that concludes my presentation. Like I mentioned, here's a link to that code. And I think we're going to be taking questions maybe at the end in the Q&A. So if there's any questions for my presentation, then I'll get to them after this. This is not only applicable to FullSpa. You could do a portion of a site, or you can even take the content from an existing site that's run in HTML. As long as you have the .model.json exporters, you can render a portion or pieces of that elsewhere as needed. All right, thank you. I'm going to pass it off to Samantha and Sandeep from EPAM now.
All right. Yeah, thank you. Wonderful presentation. Thanks, Steven. All right, so I'll quickly go over the introduction. This is Sandeep Maheshwari speaking. I'm developer and solution architect in EPAM system. I'm certified AEM and cloud architect, having more than 17 years IT experience, 13 plus in AEM and content management platform. Presently work in EPAM system based out in United Kingdom. And in this presentation, I also have Sumanta Pakira, who is also developer and solution architect, working in EPAM system, having more than 14 plus years experience in IT and also in AEM. Okay, in terms of agenda, we want to cover like the solution, high level solution overview. We'll talk about the solution architecture, full stack, and the backend. We'll be talking about the different IoT use cases, and in between, and in the end of the session, we'll do like the couple of Git demos as well. This is the challenge scenario. High level, I am assuming we all know about it, so I'll quickly skip the slide. So let's talk on the solution overview bit from the highlights perspective. The solution which we are proposing, it is based on Mac design architecture, which is microservices, API first, cloud native headless architecture. For the scalability purpose, we selected like the cloud technologies. We selected like the serverless cloud functions. to provide the gate scalability needs. For API first, we decided to go with this GraphQL federation approach in terms of combining AEM and Magento responses. We designed the architecture which is like the channel agnostic and which should support all different channel types, including the traditional and conventional devices and the IoT devices. We have decided to go with this headless client, which is asynchronous and reactive stream support. We also thought about like the preview functionality because this has been an issue with the front-end application which doesn't support the preview functionality. So we decided like if we decide to go with Next.js or any other front-end based technology framework, how the preview functionality can work. For infrastructure as a code, we decided as a serverless architecture. So like in the proposed architecture, it will be like the Terraform deployments. For caching, definitely GraphQL persisted queries will definitely help in terms of improving the performance. And dispatcher CDN for the greater performance that we could consider for the caching. And integration, we have done like commerce integration framework with AEM, which is like the out of box. So in terms of technology stack, like we have chosen Next.js as a presentation and also like the supported client libraries, including GraphQL client and AEM headless client. For the content management, we have chosen Adobe Experience Manager, which is AEM as a cloud service, and we are using SDK in the local environment. Cloud technology, we are going with this AWS, but cloud technology could be anything. This we will see in the demo as well. E-commerce system, we are going with this Adobe Magento because it is this challenge was for the national consumer client, and we decided to go as a Adobe Magento as an e-commerce platform. Okay, so this is a full stack proposed architecture. So here are the three different layer of this architecture, which is like the client, and the middle layer, which is like the GraphQL API layer, and then we have the presentation. We have the backend system. In the backend system, we have like AEM, which is serving the static content, and Magento, which is serving the dynamic content like the product data to the client. So if user is coming from the different devices, like for example, the traditional devices or the IoT devices, the single point of entry is like this this Apollo Federation Gateway, which is based on this API gateway, and this Apollo server, which is deployed on the serverless Lambda functions. And this Federation Gateway has an integration with other Lambda application as well, like for the AEM content Apollo service and this e-commerce Apollo service. These are all different Lambdas. So how this execution is happening, like once the user coming from traditional devices through this client, we have decided to go as a Next.js app. And this Next.js app is deployed on Lambda node on the AWS side. And this Apollo client is doing all the interaction with this API gateway layer. So once the request is coming to this API gateway, it is passing the request to different microservices. Also, the execution, also the entry point is same for the IoT devices as well. When the user trying to use different IoT devices, the request is coming to same API gateway. And from this API gateway, the request is going to the different microservices like AEM and Magento. And this Apollo Federation Gateway responsibility is to combine the responses from the different system and present it to the client. At this moment, we are using AWS as a server, as a cloud platform, but it could be anything like the GCP, Azure, or even Adobe I/O can be replaced this Pingbox, which we are considering as a middle layer. We looked into the different alternatives as well, like in place of Apollo, Lambda, and API. If you have to build this graph layer, what are the different alternatives as well? So we came up with this AWS AppSync, which is out of the box, and also we came up with this GraphQL schema stitching. But like we found out like this Apollo Federation Gateway is more it is more structured way, which is actually fulfilling all the requirements. So the different clients can even individually call the different microservices, but in the proposal or in the current architecture, we are decided to go through the gateway. So in this, the performance will be very good in terms of, because we don't need to actually make individual calls. We just need to make a single call to get the response. Okay, so from the high level, from the backend perspective, how this framework goes, like we have this asset author. Asset author gets the image for the products from some different channels. So we are saying like from the Adobe Creative Cloud, asset author gets the image. Asset author upload the image to the AEM author. Once the image has been uploaded, there will be some workflow that will trigger and notify the product admin that the image product has been updated. Product admin gets the image, uploads the image into the Magento against that particular product. In the meantime, the content fragment author also creates some additional content in the author environment. And once this content is activated, it goes to the publisher, and also the image is updated into the Magento, which will finally serve to the head client. All right, so uh, this is a Next.js app which we have built. It has two components. One is like this hero image, and this and the hero content, and also we have these product images, and also this product which is coming from Magento. So if we see part a hero image and hero text is coming from AEM, and the product images are also coming from AEM, but like this product data is all coming from Magento. So this page has like the two sort of integration, but all coming through the single API call. So what I'll do, like I'll go to my AEM. So this is the content. This is the content hero content that is coming through this content fragment, and I can verify. I can go to this Rockstar homepage, persisted query. I can run this. I can see like, okay, this content is what that is coming on my headless application. So I'll quickly change the image. I say save. I do quick publish. So once it is done, I'll go to my GraphQL Explorer. I validate this. Yeah, so I see this change, and I also go to my publish persisted query. I see this. Yeah, so this part is also updated. So once I go to my headless application, once I refresh this, I see this hero image has been updated. And also same like for the product images. We see like there are some products are loading fine, but like if we notice on one of the products, let's say for example, Cruise Dual Analog Watch, there is no product images loading. It is not because we have not actually configured the image there. So the procedure is same. I come to the AEM. I go to this watches section. I just quickly go and upload a file. I already have this image. I'll go and upload this image. Quickly do quick publication. And what I need to do, I need to just copy the reference of this image, and I'll go to this Magento. Yeah, so for this demo and for this challenge, we have added a new attribute which is called AM product image. This attribute I just added. So we'll go to this Cruise Dual Analog Watch product, and if I go to here, I see there is no image loading currently. So if I go here and quickly in this attribute, I just add the image reference which is uploaded to the AEM. I do save. And if I come here, yeah, so I see this image is now appearing on the product. So if I just quickly do inspect, so yeah, we can see this image is loading from AEM Publisher. And also if I click on the details page, this image is coming from AEM Publisher. And also if we just quickly validate this image, hero image is also coming from AEM. And how this whole thing is working, if I quickly open this Apollo client, I open this product query, and the attribute which we have added AEM product image, this attribute we are asking from the GraphQL from Magento, and we are getting back this image reference from Magento back. So this is whole part of the from the presentation standpoint. And from the GraphQL Federation and Gateway, I have already deployed to the AWS platform. If I quickly share, yeah. So this gateway code has been already deployed, so we can see all the different services are there. So probably I can just take the Apollo Federation URL. Yeah. So here, like I already have the services loading, so I just say query. So if I run this query, I get the data back from AM. I mean the same query if if I'm looking for products and I do SQ. In the same query, I get the data from AM, and the same query also I have the data from Magento. So this is where all the magic is happening on this federation and gateway Apollo gateway layer. This is what we have seen. Next.js app running as headless, getting the data from AM, and also getting the data from Magento e-commerce system. Images, content is all coming from AM. Right hand side we can see product data is all coming, product prices, product information is all coming from Magento. Just for the recap, what we have seen, we have added a new attribute, AM product image in Magento. We have tied the image references in here, and this is how we are loading. So yeah, I'm done for my part. I'll hand it over to Samantha, my friend, and he'll show a quick demo on IoT use cases. Over to you, Samantha.
Thank you, Sandeep. According to the given use case, it says that the solution should be ready for future use cases across different channels. And so let's see how it is implemented. So this is the normal graph content fragment, and here I have created different variations. So for example, desktop, IoT, Adobe screen, or whatever you like to have. And so the content, the GraphQL endpoint or federated endpoint, it talks to this talks to this endpoint of AEM. To show the demo how it works, I have created a AI chatbot application which executes a GraphQL query to both AEM and Magento. And this chatbot is actually integrated with an Android app. So let me bring that Android app. So I hope you can see my screen now. So what you see on my screen is actually the my Samsung Android phone, and I'm using the screen mirroring. So whatever action I perform on my phone, this will be reflected immediately here. So let me open my Android app, and this app is called AI Chatbot.
Welcome. My name is Yantra. What can I do for you?
So this is, I hope you are able to hear the voice which is coming out of my mobile phone. So let me ask some question to the bot. Show me Rolex.
Please wait while I am checking. It looks like the Rolex presents the new generation of its Oyster Perpetual watches. It brings the new model to the range.
So yeah, so whatever text you are seeing, it's coming from the AEM, and it looks like it's actually for the presentable format for bot. And this is the query, which is just a Rolex. Here I'm just making a query, and this is the same text which you're getting. So now is the time for to know the price of Rolex. So let us ask this bot again. How much is the price of it?
Sure, moment please. Here's the details, $300.
So let me go to Magento admin, and then I can log in here. So the Rolex which you're talking about has the price of 300. So now let us change the value of 300. Let's say because of the inflation, the price has become much higher. So let us make it as 350. So now let us ask this question again. How much is the price of it?
Please wait while I am getting these details for you. Here's the details, $350.
All right, so here we can see this GraphQL layer is actually able to sorry. So yeah, here we can see this GraphQL query. If I just want to make a call to Magento, and this is the Magento price, it is coming 350. And I'd like to talk about how this chatbot is working. So this is actually a JSON schema behind the scene, and this is there are many different significant syntax of or the keys of the JSON schema. So for example, it creates a graph using the pattern we write here. So for example, when I say show me something, then it matches the pattern using some graph algorithm. So behind this, it creates some kind of graph data structure and like a head and tail. So I hope you're aware of it. So and then it's actually when I'm querying, it actually matches this. So for example, when I say show me something, and then it goes back to my AEM. This is localhost in the case, and then when I say how much price of it, then it goes to this Magento endpoint. And it is also context aware. So for example, when I say show me something, then it stores the variable for the future conversation. For example, when I say Rolex, it sets the variable watch, and that is being passed for the later conversation, like this keyword passing as an watch for this endpoint. And so you can also change the text for the bot. Yeah, so this is for this demo. I'd like to talk about the another thing. So I have written a asynchronous reactive client for our this particular use case because all the calls in all the network call in Android app does not work on main thread, so it works on the background thread. So for that, I have a asynchronous client and also a reactive support as well. And all this client is actually able to all the error handling is done as per the GraphQL query and also because as Sandeep was showing that GraphQL federated API can be used, but if we do not have that options for you that GraphQL API is not possible, then also you can chain these chain the series of calls in an executable completable future. Yeah, it's nothing new, it's a normal. So yeah, that is just an option for you, and the whole code will be given to you in my GitHub link, so you can have a look and let me know your feedback. Okay, so so this is the useful links. This is GitHub client and this Android app also you can see in my GitHub profile as well. And then with this, I would like to say thank you to you with this code that best way to predict the future is to create it. So thank you. I'll take some questions if you have later. So then I'm done. So over to you, Deepak. Thank you.
Thanks for great presentation, Sumanta. So greetings, everyone. Thanks for taking the session. Myself, Deepak Hitawat. I am working in digital team at Palo Alto Networks. Many thanks to entire Adobe team, Darren and Kaushal, for giving me the great opportunity to participate. The topic for the today's session is Headless Challenge for Major Electronic Company, which I'm abbreviating as MEC for my demo purposes. The goal of this demo is to create best-in-class multi-channel digital experience with AEM. Most of you are well aware of the delivery model mentioned in this slide. Since it's mentioned that the content authors are well aware of AEM, it means that both the developers and the content authors are working in the same platform, that is AEM, known as the full stack or a headful way. Since we want to expand the digital experiences to multiple channels like single page apps, IoT devices, etc., we will be using AEM as a headless solution where backend, that is AEM, will be decoupled from the client applications. Without any further delay, let me go over the demo and then I will do a quick recap of the solution for benefit of everyone present here. The first step will be to identify the content which is needed across various channels like single page apps, mobile apps, IoT devices, etc. So I have identified that I will be needing the information like product information, contact section information, header, footer, articles for that MEC site, and also the authors associated to the articles. So let me show you one of the model, and the schema for this model contains various fields like the title for the model, what will be the unique path to identify that, the images for that product. I can also have, add description, features. We can also add the Boolean values like whether it's new or not. We can also specify the categories using this drop-down option or the evergreen AEM tags we can use. And we can also specify some other articles associated to this product using the fragment reference. So in this way, I will be creating the schema for my model. So in similar ways, like I have done the schema for all the models which I want. So I've shown you one model for the sake of time. The second step is to create the content fragments associated to these models. So I will be creating content fragments starting with the EN folder. And then in the later part of the demo, I will be showing how it will be reused across the locales. So here you can see all the content fragments I have created in a specified folder, which is easy for everyone to recognize. So let me show you one of the content fragment. So using the product model, which I've shown, I've created the content fragment where I've specified the information like title, image, description, model, and also have specified the tags for tagging, and also specified the articles which I want to associate with this content fragment. So this is the second step which we need to do. We need to create the content fragments. And first of all, I will be doing in the EN folder. And in the later part of the demo, I will be showing how it will be used across the locales. So now let me show you two of my channels. So this is the single page app hosted locally. We can host it on AWS, Azure, wherever we want. And the second is iOS app. So both of these channels are using the data from my content fragments. So let me show you more of this single page app. Here the information like header information, all this product details information, this footer links, contact section, all we are getting using the content fragments in a single network call. So this is the single network call, which gives me all this relevant information I need, opposed to the content as a like cast service, where we used to get the whole of the data, or using the REST APIs. This is very effective as only the needful data which I want, I am getting in a single call, which is very helpful for all the developer community. For example, I want the information for the header. I want the information, relevant information for all the products. I can minimize the information as per the channel needs. I also have the information for the footers, and footer include the contact section. So all information I'm getting in a single network call. And this is being used to render the page, single page app here. and also the iOS app, which I've shown here. So this is all powerful. So how it's achieved? It's achieved using the AEM GraphQL queries. So what we do, we basically go to the AEM powered GraphQL console. We have the query, so it's very easy. There's also documentation explorer. We can identify the models of what all schema I have defined. So I can see all the fields. On the basis of this, I can construct a query. Since I want to have a localized experience, I'm also having a locale as a parameter. Since I will want to reuse the content also. So here I am specifying the various fields like images I want the information for the different metadata also I can get, and also I can get a nested reference. Like for example, if contact us was a different model, so that information I also am able to get it in a single query call. So once we construct the query, we see the results, and if we are satisfied with the results, we basically save it. So it's a persisted query. The advantage with persisted query is that it is a GET request which can be cached and optimize the performance. We can also add the various headers also, like all the TTL headers and others, which we want to improve the performance of our site. And this data which we have got is used by the AEM headless SDKs. For example, in the single page app, I am using the headless client for JavaScript. So all this will be available in my code base. And in the iOS app, I have using the Swift libraries, where we are directly getting this data and consuming it. So now let me again go to my demo. So I have shown you that earlier I created all the information for the English site. I have all the information of the product, all the product details. Also I have information of the other sections. I want to get the information for a localized site. For example, I want to get the data for Spain. Currently, you will be seeing the missing data because we have only created for EN. So the next step will be, we will be using the powerful assets translation project. We will be adding a new translation project where I will be specifying all the languages I need. For example, here, if you see all the target languages I specified, so Spanish is also in the list. Currently, I'm using the Microsoft Translator connector. We can use a custom provider also. Then we will be creating basically the language copy of the assets. So for the demo purposes, I'm showing you for all the content in EN. Then we will be basically starting our translation job. It will take some time and it will show us in progress in the approved state. So once it's approved, we can mark this job as complete. So basically what it does, I have translated, let me show you the folder. So now you're able to see all the translated data. It translates the metadata, binaries, and it also have translated some of the fields. So I can also specify the custom fields which I want to translate. For example, I specified the contact us headings will be translated. For the products, I want the information like the title to be translated and the description. So that will be also translated, all these informations. So once I'm done with this, we will be basically just publishing all the content so that it's available to the publisher end. And then if I do a reload of my page, so you are able to see all the translated data which I have got. And also if you see the context sections, this title is translated. Also all the product details is translated. So this is a very powerful use case, how the content can be reused across the locales. So if there is other thing, like we want to change the content for one of the locale like EN and we want to replicate, we can also adjust the references for the language copy and add to the existing translation project. So as a part of a quick demo, I have recapped how that a single network call, we can get all the data, how it will be used across the channels, and how we can also do the reuse of the content using the translation job provided by AEM. And also, if you want to support the legacy site, like currently we are a legacy site, there also we can use the components which are referencing the content from the content fragments. So a single place of content update will reflect content across the legacy site, as well as all the channels like React app, as well as this iOS app and all the other devices which I want. So let me now go to the solution approach for the benefit of everyone. So we will be doing the CORS config just to make sure as per need for the channels, what endpoints. You can download this code from the repo, and also just make sure that preferably AM as a cloud instance is preferred, but it's supportable also like 6.5.13 plus. There might be some of the things like persisted query console might not be apt, so cloud instance is better. And the approach is like we have created the models, then using those we have created the content fragments, and those we have passed over the HTTP using the GraphQL endpoints. We have created the persisted GraphQL queries so that they are very fast, and then either we can directly use the response from these GraphQL queries, or we can use the AM headless libraries for like for JavaScript for the React app, Java libraries for the Android app, and others also like Swift library, Apollo client we can use for the iOS app. And then also I've shown that we can use assets translation for content reuse and how we will be catering the global audiences. Like for the more details, these are the steps which I outlined. Two important things to notice: we should allow the endpoints GraphQL execute.json in the dispatcher config, and it must also be configured to support CORS. We should also add a separate load balancer for the persisted queries so that we can control multi-channel things, and we can also do a needful CDN configs. And as I already mentioned, that we can use an appropriate headless client either for the single page app, Android app, or we can directly use the persisted queries response. I am sure with this solution, it simplifies the scale, the power and robustness of the AM as a headless solution. And I thank you again for your time, and you can reach over to me over this social media. So you can ask me any queries, give me any suggestions, so we can together enhance the headless community and make AM a better place. Thank you.
Wow, good job, Deepak.
Thank you.
All right. So everybody who was in the session, thank you very much for spending time with us this morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I would like to thank, the EPAM team, Steven from Bounteous, and Deepak, for taking the time. This doesn't come easy. They have to spend time to prepare for this, which might or might not be part of their job. So thank you very much, guys, for doing this for the AM community. Now, the voting link is up. We would ask everybody to click on, scan the QR code or go to the URL and put your vote for the winner. The voting lines will be open for the rest of the day, and then the winner will be announced at the end of the conference in our closing remarks. We will leave this up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I would like to end the session with an announcement for 2023 Rockstar, which is coming up very quickly. We will be in person at Summit 2023. Please follow Darren or myself on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, whatever social channels you have, and we will be posting more details on when submissions open and what we are expecting from the community. So thank you very much. Sherry, on to you.